Hello, everyone. This is week number 6 of my 52-week challenge LinkedIn live series. I'm here with Shawn Watkins, and we'll be talking about how to find your passion. How are you doing today, Carl?
I'm doing great, Steve. How you doing today, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. I have every Friday off. Got a bunch of errands done this morning. Finished up a run an hour ago, so I'm ready to go and learn more about how to find your passion here. So, Carl, give you a couple minutes here. Let you introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Shawn Watkins. I'm a faith-based coach, life coach, mentor, speaker. I'm just an inspirationist, if that's a word or that's a term you can use. I just find that our passion pretty much speaks your purpose, and it guides you it puts you in the design of where you can be that for individuals. And I just love what I do. I love inspiring, and that's pretty much it about me, man. I'm also studying law, soon to be an attorney, getting ready to attend law school on the business side. And I get my business. I have Carl Shawn's Daily Word is really a business that I'm formatting, and I'm doing programs that is a lifestyle of inspiration. So it transforms you, not put you to be set up in a particular company, particular business, but it transforms you as the person. So wherever you get hired, you'll have that mind state to go wherever you need to go.
Very cool, Carl. And we'll talk a little bit more about the things that you mentioned there as part of your passion. What I like to do on my lives here, I like to have an icebreaker. And my icebreaker is 2 truths and a lie. So I'm going to go first. I'll share my 2 truths and a lie. And then I'll let you guess. I'll let people in the audience guess. And then I'll let you share your 2 truths and a lie here. So you ready?
Sounds good.
Okay. Number 1, I was voted best singer in high school. Number 2, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. And number 3, I've never gone skydiving before. So I'm going to put this on the screen here. Number 1, I was voted best singer in high school. Number 2, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. And number 3, I've never went skydiving before. So which one do you think is the lie, Carl? And if you're watching, put in the comments what number you think is the lie.
I would go with number 1. I don't think you got a singer's voice.
You don't think I have a singing voice?
No, number 1 has to be the lie.
I take offense to that, but yeah, everyone who's watching here, which one do you think is the lie here? Do you agree with Carl and don't think I can sing at all?
I think you're probably absent. Yeah, I think we got a lot of people.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of them.
Okay, Carl, you're very convincing here. So let me put this back on the screen. We've got 4 people, including yourself, who said I was not voted best singer in high school. And you guys are absolutely right. I have no singing talent at all. I have terrible pitch. And I don't even try to volunteer for karaoke. So you guys got me there. So I can't sing at all. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. I've had one right here just in case if you guys don't believe me. And I've never gone skydiving before, but that's on my bucket list of something to do one day.
That sounds like a fun thing to do.
Yeah. So, okay, Carl, you want to go ahead and share your 2 truths and a lie?
Sure. How do I share that?
Do you want me to put it on the screen here? I know you sent it to me.
Okay. Yeah, I sent it to you. All right. Okay. Got mine up there. 1 is I started in both basketball and football in high school. Number 2, I played MLK in our school play, I Have a Dream. And number 3, I had a small role in the movie Ali with Will Smith.
Man, this is a good one. After you sent this to me, I was like, oh man, I got to change some of mine earlier, so I tweaked mine a little bit. Oh man, this is a good one here. Which one is the lie?
Let's see if you can figure out which one. See, I want the audience to figure it out too. There's some good. All 3 of these are some good, believable items. Right?
Yeah, that's why I said this one's a tough one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a tough one, Steve. It's a tough one.
I want to say number 1 is a lie. I want to say you probably played some other sport in high school, maybe basketball and track, maybe something else. But that's my guess here. So Gracie here thinks number 3 is The Lie, which is the role in the Will Smith movie Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Yvonne and Gracie are going with 3. So okay, we're all collaborating here. Hopefully we can all be right for this one, Carl. So which one out of these 3? Which one is your lie?
Number 1, I did play basketball and football, but I did not start in both sports.
Oh.
So it's like a truth within it's like a lie within the truth in it. So I came off the bench in football, special teams, and in basketball. I was the second guard in rotation. So I did not start in there, but I did. That's why I put that word started. But yes, I did have a small extra role in the movie Ali with Will Smith. Me being in New Jersey, I have a lot of people in Philly, and they was needing extras, and I did get a role. I got paid $100 just to be in the movie.
Very cool. So, yes, sorry, Gracie, Maria, Yvonne, you guys were able to figure out what my lie was, but 1 for 2. 1 for 2 isn't bad. So
50% is not bad.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's very, very fun. 2 truths and a lie there. So our main topic today is to how to find your passion. So Carl, I'll let you go first here. What is your passion? You touched about it a little bit earlier, but you can share a little bit more about that.
Well, my passion is pretty much inspiring, and they kind of go hand in hand. But what we have to know is people can do inspiring things. Like it's different things that different people can do to inspire you, and that is not equate to their passion. But it's a passion because it's something that I want to do continuously. So it's something that I aim to do. It's something that I love doing. It's something that I feel like inspiring me is like I've been told, I'm just like I'm all the time complimenting it. And that's just how I grew up in that kind of pattern. And I was always one that's glass is always half full to me. So that my passion is actually inspiring, and that's pushing people to their limits, to where they can go, where they think they can't go, or what I see in people. And that's all with, I think it looks a lot too on the spiritual level as well, to defining that passion, because that's a fulfillment. Passion is a fulfillment. So yeah.
So what's like a 1-sentence summary of what's your passion there?
What's my passion? My passion is inspiring others to be greater than they are.
I love that. I love that. And I think that's, part of something we can all put, right, as part of our LinkedIn profile, right? Put it in your headline, or put it in your about section. What is your passion? What are you about? So yeah, no, that I love that. That's amazing, right? Because you're helping others achieve things that you didn't think they didn't think was possible. And that's very similar to what my passion is. My passion is helping others achieve success in their career, right? So it ties in very, very similar to what you said as well. Going through the comments here. So Yvonne's gonna go watch Ali again. So if you have a timestamp or you've been seeing Carl, make sure to share that as well.
Okay, I definitely will. I tell her I'm gonna watch it. Tell her she had to go real. It's a quick one. It was only $100 piece, so it ain't like I had a line or anything. So it was a quick one. You'll see a quick shot. Actually, too, I had a little bobcat. So you got to pay attention for that too. I don't look the same. So I'm just giving you some hints there, Yvonne. So when you watch it, you have your binoculars trying to really see up close.
Were you able to see Will Smith in the movie, like during the filming?
Yes, we did. We were able to see him. He was off stage, and a lot of fans remember the ring scene where it was really a lot of the people were fighting when he came to Africa to sing, and a lot of people was jumping up and whatever was in that scene as well. So I was in one or two of them were just extras. It just needed a lot of bodies to fill the scene out. Really was kind of interested in how that kind of plays out with that, what they do and how it is, even though they don't make movies. I think they're a little bit more up to date now than they did. Ali was quite a while ago. Very,
very cool. Okay, yeah. So we talked about what's our passion. You're inspiring others to achieve something greater than they could have imagined. I'm helping others achieve career success. How did you discover this passion? Right? Was this something you've always had? This is something that you figured out later in life that you wanted to do. How did you discover that exact part is your passion?
I think the avenue is something that I already had, and that avenue was writing. I wrote an article. I think it was about last week or a week before last about not a couple of weeks ago, rather, the birth of the Daily Word, and I wrote my story of how that came about, and I think that was the vehicle in order to do the passion. But I think I actually discovered my passion a little bit after that, around about high school time, where I knew what I was doing made difference to people. And that was all about not people pleasing. A lot of times people do things for people to be pleased, but I always did it to see results. Like if I gave or I poured into a person and I see them achieve something, it's kind of like I had a hand in that. And that kind of like drove me to sort of like, for lack of a better word, like projects. Like everybody became like what you were doing, it became a part of what I wanted to push you to do. So.
Yeah, I got a great question here from Maria. Was that something you always wanted growing up, Carl?
Now I wanted to be an attorney, and that's what I'm going to. I got my first inspiration in that, and I think that played a lot with the words when I was 5. And my grandmother used to babysit me on the weekend, and I used to watch Perry Mason. She watched it, and I was just so excited for how this guy used these words and his intentions, and he got people to open up and always confess. So I thought that was kind of fabulous. Even as a young kid, I thought that was. So that was really, that's what I wanted to be. It took some loops and some turns, but I'm on that path now. So.
Very, very cool. Yeah. And I kind of want to share, myself, how I discovered my passion with helping others. I think I've always been in that kind of giving mindset, right? Not just being greedy and taking information, but just trying to help others. And just, kind of summarizing the story, I've, been making career tip videos every single week since 2018. And, during the pandemic, I decided to make it more formal and provide one-on-one coaching to clients, one-on-one coaching to targeting college students, and just being that resource. I did a video earlier this week about why I wanted to be a mentor or why I mentor others. It's just I enjoy helping others, and just when you get that email, that text, that phone call of someone, hey, I got this job, or for you, for your your people you work with, hey, I was able to achieve this. I didn't think this was possible. Thank you so much for help. Those kind of words just are words of just affirmation that, hey, what I'm doing, this is really, really what I want to do.
Yeah. So Maria, I see in the comments, no, it didn't fade, Maria. I'm on that now. I began law school in the fall. So that I am on that path, and it didn't fade. I'm more inspired now than I've ever been. Being in the classroom with most of the kids that are in class with me are young enough to be my children. So that's inspiring already in itself. So, I'm already the old man of the class. So I get a kick out of that. So no, it hasn't faded, Maria. I'm still going. And if you need me, give me about 2.5 more years, and then I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you.
All right. Very cool. If you're watching, if you have any questions for Carl or myself or anything about how to find your passion, drop in the comments and we'll address it here. So next thing I want to talk about, our passion here, with both helping others, how were you able to build on that, right? How were you, how did you end up starting to spend more time on, building up your passion and helping more individuals?
I think it became like a foundation, like you say, as far as sharing. The results kind of gave me the foundation to continue that and know that I was on the right path. Even in writing and guiding people through my words and through writing and how I write and how I position words and how people get meaning out of them. That was the kind of like build. And when I saw the results of that, like sharing things and then the giving that opportunity to share even my knowledge of words and what they mean and how I could put them to mean something to somebody. It's an amazing thing when you look in the dictionary and you get an understanding of a word, but it's even more amazing when someone can grab that word and put that word personally to you. And that was how I really just built on my passion. I just started taking the love of the words, reaching out to those that I was helping, transforming that into something that they understood. So that word had meaning to them. It's not just in the dictionary, but it's meaning to their life, their being, their purpose, that kind of thing.
Definitely. Yeah. And I shared a little bit about how I built on my passion, right? Just baby steps, with the weekly videos, building up a following and just getting inspiration from others, others saying, oh, I really got a lot from your video. This video was very inspirational. Thank you so much for sharing this career tip or advice, and this just gives me motivation, right? Gives me inspiration to keep going here.
Yeah, it's a good thing. And also, I did that, and I think I tried to include the community there, but I asked the community to give me one word, and regardless of whatever one word you wanted to give me. And in that, I got a few of them done written down, and each day I'm using that word that whoever gave it to me. I'm trying to go in the list of where I got it and who sent it to me. And I'm using that one word, and I'm writing a post about that one word, and I'm hoping that that inspires people to know that you can look at words in a total different fashion than what you're used to looking at.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up, tell me more about the daily word that you're doing. I know you have a website for that as well. I want you to give you the opportunity to share more about that.
Yes, the daily word series is primarily what I say. I take a word, I define it, and then I go into what I feel about the word. I give you the definition of it so you understand what the word means, but I put that word in a purpose for you so that you can see it. And she gave me the word courage, and I wrote up a thing for her and gave that to her, and that's how that goes about. Carl Sound Daily Word, the website is just an offspring of that. I use words, but I also use those words in teaching, coaching, mentoring. So it's sort of like an extension of that. It's what you get with me, whether it's one-on-one coaching, one-on-one mentoring, or whether it's going to be speaking. I always engage in inspirational speaking. So all of those are kind of like branched off from the Daily Word series. And I even call my show the Daily Word Live because whoever I interview, whoever I guest that day, they're live and we're talking about words and we're talking about things that inspire them or keep them moving.
I absolutely love that, and words are very powerful, right? And I saw a lot of posts earlier in the year about, hey, what is your word for the year, right? What are you trying to accomplish, right? And I like what I like what you're doing with the daily word, right? Because it's hard to keep a specific mindset throughout the whole year, right? Things happen, but I think just having that daily word, like, hey, I'm going to be a mentor today, or I'm going to be inspirational today, or I'm going to be whatever. I think just it definitely sets the tone, it sets the mood for the rest of the day. And I think just by having that on such a more focused level, on a daily level, I mean, every single day will be amazing for you, right? If you do that daily word every single day.
Yeah, and I make sure that I do it every day, even though we have the shows and the other things that I do. I try to make sure that I put a daily word out there. Some days I get a couple of words that I really just want to share. So I have like daily word or daily word 2, daily word 3, behind that because sometimes I get some thought words and I'm like, this is something that I need to share. But you said something that was so relevant to why I do it is to keep the focus because a lot of times we lose focus. And not only does that make a focus for the individual that I'm writing for, it focuses me. So I get that daily word helps me also because it gives me accountability to put that out, knowing that someone else is looking for that. So I have to generate that to put it out. So it works hand in hand. So I get some of it too.
Yeah, I like that. Your audience holds you accountable to make sure. Hey, you say you're going to do a daily word, right? So make sure to follow through on that. And I had that very early on when I was doing the weekly videos. I was consistent on posting every single Monday. And sometimes Monday morning I have internet glitch or computer glitch or whatever, and I couldn't upload. And I'm trying to rush to get to work. And then I am at work, from a couple of coworkers. Hey, where's your video? So I think just by having that routine and having that consistency with anything, right? With the daily word, with the weekly videos, with anything you do, by being consistent, people expect to see that from you. And then if you skip a day, you skip a week or whatever, they hold you accountable. And so you got to keep, continuing with that. So I really love that consistency, keeping up, doing that every single day.
Yeah, because it's helpful. And it's like you say, it pushes you. Not only does it push you, but the accountability is really, really first and foremost of what it establishes you and for the people, because if they're counting on that to see, they're probably counting on that to move them forward also. So it's like a marriage of sorts.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Any questions or comments or anything for Carl or I, drop them in the comments here. I kind of want to shift a little bit. We're both passionate about helping others. We're both passionate about using our voice and doing public speaking. I kind of want you to share. What are some of your best public speaking tips? I don't think any of us were born to be natural public speakers. Something we worked on. So, what's some public speaking tips you want to share with the audience here?
I know one that really worked with me, and even though it was easy to talk and speak, I still have problems. So to this day, fluctuation in the voice. That's a good thing to practice. That's a good thing to create. I have a low monotone as it is. So sometimes speaking with the mic helps a lot. But the biggest tip that I can give people who want to speak is find something in the audience. Like if you know your information and you know what you're going to talk about and you prepare in that manner, those things go without saying. But find something in the audience. Fixate yourself on there. And I find that when I'm speaking, it takes away a lot of the nervous jitters and the bugs. You know what I mean? So I look at something and I get not a far off stare, but I get a stare where it's a concentration look. And then I can spit stuff out.
Definitely. Yeah. It's, I think with public speaking, everyone's nervous going up, right? You got a large audience. And I think, my number one tip for public speaking is, just have confidence in yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Before you go on stage, pump yourself up. Tell, hey, I'm going to be a great presenter today. The audience is going to love my presentation. They're going to learn a lot. They're going to take away a lot. And just having that confidence internally will show externally when you get on stage, right? If you're doubting yourself, if you're nervous about, maybe your tie's a little crooked or whatever, you're just going to go up nervous and it's going to show in your body language. So, even with these lives, it's unscripted, right? But, I still have confidence. I'm still here just speaking and just talking about whatever comes to mind here. Want to give June a shout out here. We were both, Carl and I were just watching your live about GOATs in sports and life. And also, who was the GOAT in your life? Who inspired you? So just want to give June a shout out. Thanks for joining us here.
Yeah, June's a GOAT. She's becoming a GOAT on LinkedIn. She's becoming a GOAT.
Definitely. Yeah, she's definitely doing an awesome job on LinkedIn. So make sure everyone connects with her there. Just want to highlight this comment here from Stravani. People can find hidden talent through this live streaming.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. You can. And it's amazing some of the talents that you're starting to see and some of the progression that people have made even over the course of just these few months of the pandemic. You can just see the growth in some particular ones that's been on this platform. And it's just amazing.
Definitely. I agree with that there. Part of the reason why I wanted to challenge myself to do a weekly LinkedIn live stream is, hey, get more comfortable with public speaking, getting more comfortable on camera. Yes, I've been doing videos for 3 years now, right? But having a live stream, having a conversation with someone is different. And then bringing in a new guest every single week, everyone has a different expertise. Everyone's good at something different, right? Carl, we're talking about passion. With other people, I talk about LinkedIn and creating videos or any other topic. This kind of forces me to diversify a little bit and be able to talk about different topics as well. So I really thank you so much for that comment, Ravani.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Just want to keep highlighting comments here. Thank you so much, June. You inspire me. I think Carl can say the same thing as well.
Absolutely. Been a big inspiration to me. Big one of those push you out the nest kind of people. So let's get it done. And I need that.
Yep, and then just want to highlight Lona. She'll be on my live, not next week, but the following week. So I'm excited to have her on my LinkedIn live as well.
Yeah, she must have been busy. I haven't seen Lona in a while.
All right, so we're going to wrap up here at the bottom of the hour. Carl, I just wanted to give you a floor. You want to share any projects you're working on, anything you want to highlight, give you the floor as your plug here.
Yeah, as always, come by and check out the Daily Word series. It's coming to you. Also, anybody that's watching this, I want you to drop me a word. I don't care what it is, whatever you think it is, whatever you think I can't write about. I'm going to show you my spiritual magic in writing about it. Come and check me out. He's dropped in the LinkedIn by there. Come and connect with me. Also, you can come and check out the Daily Word Live show. I do a broadcast Monday through Friday. Depends upon the guest on the time. So just follow me and you can see the live. Also, come and check out our website, called Daily Word. See if we got something on there that can inspire you, that can help you, that can push you, that can propel you into your future, into yourself being you and being great. Just inspiring greatness. That's what we're doing.
I am inspired, Carl. I love that message. Make sure I dropped it right there. Make sure to connect with Carl to get to see his daily word. Put in the comments, what is your word for today? What is your word for today? I want to have people share. So this is I'm cheating a little bit, but this is my word for the year, growth. But hey, with this LinkedIn Live, I'm continuing to grow with my public speaking, with hosting these live streams. I went for a run earlier, continue to grow as as an athlete, getting more fit. And then my fitness challenge for the month was to do 100 push-ups every single day. I did about 20 push-ups right before this one. So just continuing to grow here. So yeah, in the comments, share what is your word for today, and I want to make sure to give you guys a highlight.
Yes, I'm looking at those words. I'm writing them down. So we going, like I tell everybody, after I do your word, I put you in there. I put a shout out who gave me that word. And I also tell you to read that word and keep it. A couple of people words I've done. I think I've done one for Maria Rose. Also done one for Sharon Ruffin. Did one for Esau. I do not know how to pronounce his last name, so I will not butcher it. But I did do one for him, and I'm on my fourth word, which I will be putting in after this post. So just look out for it. My word is my bond, and I'll definitely make sure if you gave me a word, your post is coming.
I love these words coming in here. June's word is authenticity. She is as real as it can get on LinkedIn. She's she doesn't care what people think. She's dancing. She's just cracking jokes. She's a lot of fun on LinkedIn. So I absolutely agree with you there, June. Your word is authenticity. Matthew Rivera, your word is curiosity. Yes, always be learning. Always be curious about things. That's how you learn. Yvonne's word is resilience. I think 2020 taught us a lot about being resilient. Just always being able to overcome challenges and just get better. And I think that's a very, very good trait, good word to have.
Yes. So I will be going to check this out. Who's that? Jamal told me he late to the party. That's because Jamal was talking so much at June's party.
Hey, there's what's been inspiring out of with me doing all these LinkedIn Live. This was my personal challenge, but I see at least 4 or 5 other people on LinkedIn who are consistently doing weekly LinkedIn Live. So I wanted to make sure and support them there. So yes, Jamal, word is genuine. I loved your LinkedIn Live with Adrian and June earlier as well. Just be yourself. In life, be yourself on LinkedIn, and that's what gets people to resonate with you.
Yes. Support Lana. Yes, I definitely will be using that. You guys got some good words. I am so happy that I got some on my list so I can have some work to do. Sharon says personal growth. She put that thing personal. So I got you, Sharon. I got you. I'm writing it down as we speak. So it will not be overlooked. So you guys got to follow me to see your word. I'm going to shout you out. So you got to follow me, Carl, Shawn Watkins. Follow me.
Yeah, Carl, you're getting content for the next month right here with all these words coming in.
Big time. You guys are making it easy for me. I like that. See, Stephen, I know it was great to get on the show with you, man. I knew it was. Yeah,
no, it's great to have you on. I love your message about inspiring others to achieve something achieve things that they never thought they could achieve. So I really, really resonate with that message here. So I'm going to put this back on the screen here. 1 sec. Make sure connect with Carl. He has this daily word series. Thank you everyone for sharing your words and just continuing to inspire others, continuing to grow as a person, continuing to help others. I think that's what I love about LinkedIn. It's such a supportive community, and we're all here to help each other.
Yes, it is, and we're all here for each other. Anybody got anything, just shoot me a link. I'll try to put you in the calendar. I'll try to get on, or I'll stop by. I do what they call LinkedIn Live scrolls. I pop in on everybody's LinkedIn Live. if it's only for a couple minutes to say a couple things, I will support you. I will be there.
Definitely. I love that. So before we end here, I just want to highlight my live next week is with Arnold Morales, same time next week, next Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific. We will be talking about what college didn't teach you about the workplace. So Arnold and I were both engineers. We both work at defense companies, and we both help and mentor college students. So I'm excited for next week and talk about what college didn't teach about the workplace and share some lessons learned from our career so far and inspire others there.
Yes, definitely. I look forward to catching that next week.
Yep, and then just want to highlight these comments here again. Thank you so much, Carl, for joining me on my LinkedIn live series. Definitely very inspired. I really love the words that have been coming in here, and yeah, I just want to say thank you again.
Thank you for having me, Stephen. I love it, man, and I'll be watching next week.
All right. Hey, and then to everyone watching, thank you so much for engaging with us in the comments here. I think this is one of the most comments I've gotten on one of my lives here, for sharing your daily words. And yeah, I'm excited for next week's live here. So thank you again, Carl. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a good night and have a good weekend.
Yes, thank you as well. Have a great night.